People who slept with someone they weren't attracted to. Why and how did it go? I am the someone they weren't attracted to. And tbh, it felt degrading and humiliating. There's nothing more humiliating than being the one to hear, "You're not usually my type, but hey. You know what they say, beggars can't be choosers." Good grief. That reminds me of an old Three's Company episode where Jana tries out dancing. For a company or something. The head guy makes some crack about her looks, talent, and he smugly, condescendingly says, "I don't think you've got what it takes to be a dancer." Great episode. What flirting tricks work well? Okay, but how do you that? There isn't a trick to automatically make any person laugh. Being funny is about understanding the person you're talking to. Understanding what you're talking about well enough to find some humor in it and doing that fairly quickly. It's also known as EQ or emotional intelligence. You have to hope your line of it kind of matches up with what that person finds amusing. Everyone is different. I could make someone laugh their ass off with dark humor and sharp wit and voices. Ask questions and seem interested in what they say. What's the most bizarre way you found out that your SO is cheating? Not totally being honest to you. My ex lived in an apartment 15 miles away. The night in question at approx 1 a.m. A neighbor of hers accidentally fired a round while cleaning his gun. The bullet went through their mutually shared wall, through another, and lodged in her refrigerator. The cops were called by another neighbor and she ended up with a police report and stuff. I ended up reading the police report and it mentioned her and a guy's name I didn't know were reported in bed at her place. At the time of the accidental discharge, she confessed right there she had a fuck buddy, 1.5-year relationship down the drain. People always talk about dead end jobs. But what are some dead end lifestyles? I was really bad for this. And it set me up for all kinds of disappointment. Now I'd rather stay home with my cat than chase whatever it was I used to chase. Congratulations, you have learned to be cat. People that are addicted to things that aren't chemically addictive really like to convince themselves that they can quit whenever they want. Yeah, weed is not chemically addictive like nicotine is. But if you literally can't go any period of time without hitting a blunt, guess what? You're addicted, not necessarily to weed, but probably to the feeling that it gives you. Same with coffee, sugar, which is my addiction. Your phone, social media, etc., etc. Yup,